Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. Last week I played Esper Constellation in Standard Pauper, and that turned out so weird, so I figured I should play the deck again. It looks awesome. And now I can't find... Okay, I have to be in open play to find Standard Pauper. Of course. And I have to be in the Just for Fun room. That's just a convention between the players. But I'm gonna play Esper Constellation again and see what I can accomplish. Shout out to Vujek MCK for creating this deck, and I'm sure I am misplaying it, but let's try it again. All right, here we go. My opponent is Telkar. I recognize that name. Shout out to Telkar. Would you like to play first? Yeah, I think you always play first. Keep. So we got a couple of Reader Bones. We are gonna Pilgrim for something sweet. Sounds good to me. He mulligans twice. So I think I'm getting a Plains then, so I can resolve the Celestial Flare. And let's get it! Plains for me! And a Swamp. Maybe I should have played the Plains here so I could actually get rid of a haste guy. I Pilgrim for a debilitating injury, I guess. Don't have to read the bones yet. I haven't missed the land drop. Or do I just get a pacifism? I think I just get a pacifism. That's stronger. Yeah. So pacifism it is. For the real threats. So black-red, something aggressive, tokens perhaps. Dow 521 stopped watching when he saw that play. Maybe he thought, okay, the white-black deck will win. At least that's what I hope he thought. Okay, Pilgrim takes a lightning strike to the face. Pacifism isn't very good against these guys. Do I want to play my 2-2 just to have a blocker? He missed the land drop as well. I'm getting life. But I can't read the bones because I'm gonna have too many cards. I think I just play an empty Auramancer here. And get another removal spell out of him. Yes, chilling. Looking for Grim Guardian. I got a couple of Fester Glooms in my sideboard. And they are going to do work. Auramancer holding down the fort. So now I will read those bones. I don't think I want any more lands. Do I want life? I got 2 lands already. No, I'm putting them both on the bottom. Student of Ojutai and Baleful Eidolon. Pacifying one of those guys seems just super bad. So I'm just gaining another life. Next turn I could possibly Student of Ojutai and Pacifist just to gain 2 life. But hopefully there is a better target. I like that play, I think I'm gonna do it. But not if all he has is tokens. That guy is dead and I'm taking 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna Student of Ojutai Pacifism here. Gain the life, and then I can read the bones safely next turn. And I'm at 16, so I feel pretty comfortable there. Will I block? I think eating a removal spell and killing one of the tokens is worth it. But here comes a Gurmag. But I can just suppression bonds him. Suppression bonds keep Flare open. Played Scour Barons. Yeah. I am defensive. He is reading the bones. That's my job. What the hell? Bestowing costs 5. Well, if we find the land of the read the bones, we could do that. I'm playing faster than he is. That's very important in Standard Pauper. I just reflected in a Modern video that it's not very important in Modern, because Modern matches are fast. But I think I'm in control here. So my plan now is to... Can't get anything interesting. It's to read the bones. Oh, getting back the life immediately. Oh my god. Yeah, I want both of these guys. Put on top. Put on top. And... Treasure Cruise for 4, very tempting. But no, we don't have to do that yet. So I am getting another pacifism. And next turn we'll probably cruise. I do have 4 Treasure Cruises in my deck, of course. The original list only had 3, which must have been an oversight. I think I'm just treasure cruising here. Bestowing Baleful Eidolon is pretty sweet, but... Oh! Font of Ire doing 5. Yeah, I am treasure cruising, getting rid of all of these. Gaining some life. Is it worth it to kill the tokens now? I don't think so. I have 8 cards in my hand. I think I'm just gonna play the Baleful Eidolon here. Just so I don't get to discard. Five damage. Target creature or player. To target player only? Okay, that's That's a very expensive lava axe paid in installments. Here comes another angler. But they are just... Oh, shambling attendant. That's not what I expected. But I'll just pacify him. Pacifism. And find more pacifism. This is the last one. The next guy can only get to debilitating injury. So we need to find a Grim Guardian now. I hate to pick off these tokens with the debilitating injury. That would feel wrong. But I can debilitating injury Oromancer. That's just sick. Well, let's start doing that then. Debilitating injury. Oromancer. For a debilitating injury. I don't think there's a haste guide that is big enough that I have to fear it. Oh, I can't. I tapped the wrong land. So now I can keep Celestial Flare up. I think I'm gonna swing with Oromancer next turn. And start doing some damage. I need to do some damage so I can finish him with the Grim Guardians. Yeah, 2 damage to him. I think 26 life is plenty. So losing 2 wind bolts there is okay. I can just kill off the tokens with the debilitating injuries and swing with everything. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And swing with a pile of crap. So I think it's better to keep Flare open than play the Pilgrim. I can do that next turn. In case there's a huge haste guy. Which would be surprising to say the least. Attack this. I feel like Familiar Storm in Pauper that just attack with whatever crap is left. Swing with the team. Grim Guardian, Pilgrim for debilitating injury. Grim Guardian. And Pilgrim. For the last injury. Yeah, that felt good. One more power on the table. 2 pacifists and a flare. That's pretty strong. Though nothing to cast them on. This feels unfair. What a deck you built, Vujek MCK. Getting another swamp. I think. Yes. Okay, not much I can do. Oh, look at that. So we keep an injury in the graveyard, meaning that this costs 3. We have one more Auramancer coming. Okay, now we can't delay this anymore. We have to attack. Now we're just slow rolling him. This is lethal, right? Just like familiars in classic Pauper, he just accidentally dies to all my crappy creatures when I'm still trying to do stuff. Fiery Impulse takes care of that guy. But now he just dies to any enchantment. No! Well, I can cast 2 Pacifisms and he dies. That didn't feel optimal, but it's still lethal. Unless he can now kill the Grim Guardian. No. Okay, so we are bringing in Festeglooms. Pillars. Perhaps. Don't know if Reave Soul is any good. Once again, the hard thing with sideboarding is knowing what to take out. But surely Pillar is pretty good here. But is it really better than a Pacifist or a Suppression Bond? Probably not. I think that's more for big green decks. Death Touch guys felt good. Flare. I'll keep 1 Flare. Maybe take out 1 Reader Bones and 1 Reave Soul. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Telkar says good game, so I say good game too. Let's see if I can repeat this success. Well, here are some Baleful Eidolons that will die. We have the Festegloom. I think this is very solid. So is there any reason for double black? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna get a Plains. That's what I'm gonna get. Is it wasteful to play the Baleful Eidolon here? I think it is pretty wasteful actually. So I'm not going to do it. We want the full value. Here comes Dragon Fodder, but it's too early to... So now we're gonna go Pilgrim, hoping that he plays more Dragon Fodders. Let's just get a Pacifism. I wish this guy could get creatures with Bestow. He would be fantastic. No! He died. Okay, please help me by playing 1 more Dragon Fodder. That's what I want to see. Taking some pain. So what if he doesn't now? What do I do then? I think I have to expose my Grim Guardian to danger. He is gonna suck up 2 removal spells, and next turn I can bestow on him if he doesn't. So, and I'm not gonna block with it. Now I'm gonna yield to it, and F8, F6. Not going to block. Putting an Eidolon on it would be awesome. But there's a lightning strike. And something else. So he wastes 2 removal immediately, but of course he has to. He still doesn't have a decent clock. And I have Pacifist for something huge. And I have Treasure Cruise. Okay, I'm gonna read the bones. I still feel fairly safe here. These 2 cards look very decent. So I'm putting this on top, this on top. And I'm just gonna get another swamp. And then I can Treasure Cruise next turn. Am I being too careless here? I am going down to 12. Yeah, maybe I should just Fest the... Oh, okay. Now my next turn is figured out. Fest the Gloom, Treasure Cruise. Does that even work? This is the 5th card, the 6th card. Yeah, Treasure Cruise will cost 2. So it will work. I will just have to get rid of all my... here comes Fest the Gloom. 6 cards. This is greedy, isn't it? Because I'm going to have to discard something. And I think it might be a debilitating injury, actually. Or a Baleful Eidolon. He looks so weak. I'm casting both. Oh, it's an injury. He only has 2 cards, so how the hell is he going to sort this out? Pilgrim. Bestowing will be hard, but let's try it. Casting a 5 mana 1/1. That's pretty horrible. Hand filled with reactive cards. Yeah, I don't think he can do 13 points of damage to me. Actually, maybe he can. Bestowing is never going to work, will it? So I will cast the Grim Guardian, hoping to draw some removal that would kill the Pilgrim. And if he doesn't have the removal, I'll try to bestow on the Grim Guardian. What a reactive hand. Okay, we're definitely now trying to bestow here. And it worked. Devastating, people, devastating. I'm gonna bestow the other Grim Guardian, the other Eidolon as well. But that's for next turn. Five mana for giving a creature +1/+1 and death touch. But having a creature coming back is of course extremely good. I want to cast it on the Helios Pilgrim, but it will just get killed, so that doesn't work. He speeds up the process. That's good. I don't think he can come back from this, not unless he can empty my hand. I am fairly confident that this is going to work. We've seen those Rakdos decks around. This format is extremely varied for a format with just a couple of hundred commons. I think Arachnus deck won a tournament a couple of weeks back, but yeah, I can't figure them out. I don't think they're good because they don't play Treasure Cruise. He targets me, of course. Yeah, that's probably his only line to win. And a card goes on top. And I'll just bestow another one. Get the life. And now I have a 3-turn clock, so Grim Guardian is huge. But who am I kidding? It was Festegloom that won me this game. I'm seriously doubting his ability to be able to do 11 points of damage here. But 2 fonts and a twin bolt, that's all he needs. But now I can kill him next turn. With just 2 pacifism on my own guy. That will be a way to end the game of Magic. You have to successfully cast it, do you? Yeah. So I cast it on him. Double pacifism on my own biggest creature. That's the way I want to win Magic. Well, he could have Pharika's Cures or something, so it's probably too risky. You think I should do it? I want to do it. I really want to do it. On the other hand, I'm giving him an extra draw step. If I don't. And I don't expect him to have removal that doesn't do damage to me, because he's all about doing damage to me. So I am gonna ignore Pharika's Cure and I'm gonna double pacify myself. You saw it here first. Double pacifist for the win on my own creature. God, I'm original. Okay, I'm not that original. Gotta love the Standard Paupers, people. I think Telkar is pretty desperate at this point. But here it comes, the double pacifist play. It is pretty dangerous. But now I feel it has become a thing. And we have to do it. No! Okay, so now we have double pacifism and suppression bonds. But we do have 8 mana, so now I'm gonna do that. Let's do it. Just because it is such a weird way to win a game of Magic. Okay, that Grim Guardian is not attacking anytime soon. Yeah, I think that was quite an interesting finish. Thank you for watching and thank you for enjoying Standard Pauper. I'm trying hard not to go back to Mono Black Exploit and Treasure Cruising for Garys, but you know I will before a rotation. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, MagicGatheringStrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.